guys, I'm back at it again with another video. Okay, someone asked me to tell them some of the products that I use to grow my daughter's hair back after she had all of that hair loss when she got the pneumonia, she has eczema. Some of the things I use to grow her hair back. Everything is pretty much from the dollar store. You can go to your local dollar store and find mostly all of these products that I'm about to show you. So it's not pricey at all. First things first, what you need to do is figure out what is wrong with your child's hair. If it's the hair or is it the scalp. 9 times out of 10, it's the scalp. I wouldn't say 9 times out of 10, but with my daughter, it was her scalp. She had eczema real bad. Her dad has eczema. I have eczema. If you haven't seen all those videos that I posted about my daughter, please click that eye up above and it will take you to the video. What is that big pink glare? I don't know. I see a big pink glare in the video. It might be that light. I hate that light. Anywho, first things first, pre-pooing. Okay, the reason I pre-poo is so that I don't over clarify my daughter's hair. Using 2 shampoos tends to dry her hair out a lot. The first time I did it, her hair was like superly duperly dry. When I say dry, I mean, you think my 4C hair is dry? Her hair was dry, and she don't even have 4C hair. But anyway, I pre-poo for those, for that reason. And the second reason is because when that dandruff or when she gets a buildup or whenever I start seeing those white things on her hair, I want to soften that stuff up so that when I scratch her scalp, it's easy to come off. In the next video, you will see what I'm talking about. It gets really soft, and then when I go to scratch her scalp, it comes off easily. And then I don't have nails. I don't have long nails, so I'm not scratching her hair hard, or I'm not damaging her scalp when I'm scratching it, if that makes sense, so don't get all crazy. Another thing, pre-pooing is very good. It keeps some of that moisture into your hair. I use VO5. The VO5, you get this from the dollar store. And the reason why I use this one, it costs $1. The reason why I use that one is because it is very, very, like, you know, like loose. It's not thick. And it doesn't cost a lot of money. So, it's not bad. Gotta wipe that off. Look like someone just jizzed on my hand. Anywho, it's really loose. The second thing I use is either the olive oil, and I got the extra virgin olive oil. It's organic also, by the way. I either use that or I will use the hair grease. At the time, I was using the blue hair grease. My dad actually used that hair grease, so I kind of stole his, and I used that. I didn't know where to start. I kind of just walk into the store and pick up these products. You got to kind of use products that you know, if it was good on your hair and you want to try it on your child's hair, do that. That's what I did. I won't ever put anything in my daughter's hair that I wouldn't put in mine. So my dad was actually using the blue one like this. I will put a picture somewhere in the video. But I bought the green one because it's the one they had. I think I like the blue one better, to be honest. But anywho, I would do a more detailed, review on all of these products. I'm just telling you some of the products that I use and why. So that's it for the pre-pooing. And you put it into the child's hair. If you use a hair dryer, a blow dryer, that speeds up the process, that's fine. You can wash your hair that night, get everything done that night. We don't use heat. So we gotta sleep with a bag on our head. And I say a bag because these actually keeps the hair from drying out better than a shower cap. I ordered a bunch of shower caps online, but it may be because they were cheap. And they were like 30 of them for $1. And I ordered them online, but it dried my daughter's hair out and mine. We woke up next morning with like hard hair from, you know, the Pre-Poo. But anyway, we put a bag on our head. We sleep for like 8 hours, you know. Then we rinse it out in the morning. And then we shampoo with the Selsun Blue. And then we shampoo again with the with Tresemme. Now, what I used to use was the deep cleanse. And that's because I put a lot of product in our hair. So I need to wash a good bit of it out. And the hair grease stays behind better than the olive oil. So because of this, you got to get your process going. So I know that, you know, the shampoos dry your hair out. So I use the grease. The grease stays behind more. So I use deep cleanse. And it all levels out. I don't know if that makes any sense. But I mistakenly bought this one a few days ago. It's the Luxurious Moisture. It's not really a difference. I think shampoo is shampoo, to be honest. And this one is for dry and damaged hair. The deep cleanse was for hair that's prone to buildup. So I'm just testing it out. If it changes out, if it messes up the flow of our hair too much, then I'll just go back and buy the one that I was using for a year now. This is the conditioner that I always use, Luxurious Moisture. It was just something that I went into the dollar store and pick up. My mom used to work in a salon and they always used Tresemme. So Tresemme was a name that I knew. You know, all of that other stuff, I don't have a clue about it. I've heard a lot about Aussie Moore. I heard a lot about Pantene, which I did try Pantene. Someone told me it was good. It's all right. It keeps my hair in a little, it dries my hair out a little more than I want to, but it's all right. I do use that a lot too, but I use my Tresemme more. But anyway, that's what I use when I shampoo her hair. Okay, back to the Selsun Blue. This is for your scalp, not your hair. By the way, did I say that? If I didn't, I'm saying it now. This is for your scalp. It's not for your hair. You put it on there and you massage your scalp. You scratch your scalp, or you could take a comb and comb your scalp. You need to get all of that stuff off your scalp from that eczema or dermatitis, or, you know, my daughter has seborrheic dermatitis. I'm not going to say that again. I'm going to just say dermatitis. But she has seborrheic dermatitis. And another thing that I started using was this tea tree oil. I would take this, pour it into here, and then pour like this much in there, just the bottom of it, and fill the rest up with water. I'll shake it up every day, spray her hair before I use any gel or anything into her hair. If I don't use gel, I would use this right here. And this right here does not keep her hair in her ponytail. This only works for about an hour. So if you're going somewhere and you're going to be out a long time, I would advise you to use a gel. I do have a coconut oil gel that I use. I don't know where it's at. I probably ran out or something. But this right here is really good. And I bought it because it has olive oil and tea tree oil in it. And this is what I'm using in her hair a lot. This is what I put on her edges. Again, olive oil and tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is great for fighting dandruff. So you're using the shampoo to get rid of all of the dandruff, to help her skin from flaring up. And then you're using all of this other stuff to help fight it. You want to buy products that are going to help the situation, not make it worse. Oh, I'm all over the place. Another thing about the Selsun Blue is make sure that you're getting the right one. There's some that are medicated and there's some that are not. This one's 1%, but this is not the one that I had when I first started using it. Her dad actually bought the store brand one from Dollar General, but I went to maybe 3 or 4 Dollar Generals and none of them carried it. So I bought this one from my local IGA. It's like a cheap grocery store. You know, there's only about 5 of them in the world. Like a Piggly Wiggly. But anyway, this is a 1%. This is the only one they had. So we're trying this one out. Now, this one is not as dark. It's blue. It's not as dark as the other one I had. I think the other one was a bit more concentrated. But like I said, this one is a 1%. And I'm going to try to find the one that I was using already. Because once I fall in love with something, I want that same exact one that I had before. But this right here is good for now. At least I have something. Something is better than nothing. Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. My boyfriend says that all the time. It works my nerve. Alright. So, another thing about this edge control. This is just the edge control. It's very thick. Like a regular edge control. Put it on them edges. That joker will lay down. I can tell you right now, lay down them burdens. Not my edges though. I got 4C hair, but hers, it hold it down. The thing about that is it will evaporate. Yep. I don't know why, but I used this one time and look how it looks. If you leave the top off of it and you don't keep this little plastic piece that comes with it on top of it, it will evaporate. So you got to make sure you seal this very tight if you get this. I'm going to take a shot of some of these things that I use. I started using the castor oil in her hair. I am doing a review on that. I wanted to see if it would thicken up her hair. I don't know. Should check out the video. But another thing, only use rubber bands. All them barrettes, beads, stuff that's going to weigh your child hair down. Stay away from it. I did use extensions in her hair. But I made sure that I use little extension, like a little bit of extensions on like a big chunk of her hair. So that it wasn't weighing down her hair. And I did that to cover up her edges that was, you know, bald or whatever, until it grew back out a little bit. But I think that is all the products that I use on my daughter's hair. I hope I did a good job with telling you some of the products that I use. I am going to make a detailed video on these products, talking more in depth about them and what they did to our hair, how it is. I'm going to try to keep them separate because I don't want any problems from companies, you know. But I'm going to do a review on each of these products separately. I just wanted to get the video out about some of the dollar haul things that I use on my daughter hair. Most of these stuff come from Dollar General, Walmart, any dollar store that you have in your area should carry almost half of these things. And only the Selsun Blue was $6. But everything else was $4 or less. So it's within my budget. It could be within yours. So stay tuned for the Pre-Poo video, the shampoo video, and then me showing you how her hair turned out after all of that shampooing and stuff I did. If it was too dry, if it wasn't too dry. I don't know.